Stepping in the spot, confidence on display. Elegance in motion, we move our way. No time for games, we've outgrown the chase. In this grown and sexy space, we set the pace. Eyes meet, the vibe is right. Conversations deep into the night. Sipping on wisdom, age like wine. In this moment, everything aligns. Grown and sexy, feel the groove. Mature rhythms make us move. No drama here, just pure delight. Living for the moment, owning the night. Dressed to impress, but it's more than the clothes. The aura we exude, the life we chose. Sophistication in every glance. In this dance of life we enhance. Laughter echoes, stories unfold. Sharing secrets, being bold. In this circle, trust is key. A sanctuary for you and me. Grown and sexy, feel the groove. Mature rhythms make us move. No drama here, just pure delight. Living for the moment, owning the night. Refined, lessons learned now intertwined. In this ambiance we find our peace, a grown and sexy masterpiece. Oh, 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 oh. We've been through the fire and earth refined. Lessons learned now intertwined. In this ambiance we find our peace, a grown and sexy masterpiece. Grown and sexy, feel the groove. Mature rhythms make us move. No drama here, just pure delight. Living for the moment, owning the night. As the night fades, memories remain of the time where joy and wisdom reign. Until we meet again in this space. Grown and sexy, full of grace.
Hello, 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 everybody. Good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Listen. We're here today to address a few things. Now, I don't know how many of you have saw Troy's live on last night. And that's what we're going to discuss today. We're going to discuss Troy's live today. Because, baby, that was some serious allegations being made. And if they are true, Atlanta Street interviews, it ain't looking good for you, my boy. It ain't looking good for you. Nah, it ain't looking good. So what we gonna do? We're gonna speak to my people first. And baby, we go talk about Atlanta Street interviews. 504, I see you, my girl. Happy Wednesday, my love. Happy Wednesday. Black God is black. Welcome, sis. Welcome. Sunshine, welcome, my love. Lady D, I see you, boo. Welcome. Kimberly Earls, welcome. My beautiful sis, Jen, welcome, boo. Lady D, I see you, boo. Hey, TB, welcome. Hey, Lashina, welcome. We miss you as well. My girl says, TB, I see you, boo. Welcome. Jen said this shit has gotten out of hand. Jen says this shit has gotten out of hand. And you know what? Jen, you're absolutely right. It has gotten out of hand. And it would have not gotten out of hand had Marcus taken the advice, the free advice, the much needed advice that he was given years ago, that he was given months ago, that he was even given weeks ago, about how he dealt with these children, about how he dealt with these children. Now, hey, Diane, welcome. And my thing is this. There is no such thing as Marcus don't know right from wrong. No such thing. Marcus wants to be who Marcus wants to be. Now he wanted to go viral and he wanted to get fortune, he wanted to get fame. Marcus, right now, this ain't the type of fame that you want. Not the type of fame that you want. At least I wouldn't want it. But nonetheless, here we are. Last night on Troy. Last night on Troy's World. The little girl, Yaya, attempted to call in. And I commend Troy because I wouldn't have taken that phone call either. I wouldn't have taken it. No way. First of all, Yaya was underage. And who knows if that was her aunt that was put on the phone. You know, it could have very well been the little girl that she was running the streets with. It could have very well been Bernie Mac. I don't know. But he made the right call. Then here comes Ola. Here comes Ola. Ola is in the name of clearing his name. Ola, you made more of a mess of clearing up your name than you did with clearing up your name. And I'm going to tell you why. Ola said some things. Ola said some things that really needs to be looked into. Ola said, Yaya and the other girl, I forget her name, he couldn't, or he wouldn't, Marcus would not put this other girl on film, Ola said, because she was 17. Oh, because she didn't have an ID. That's what he said. But then he puts Yaya on film. And goddamn it, she didn't have an ID either. We got to call it for what it is. Yaya had no ID. Because had she had a legitimate ID, Marcus says he checked IDs, he would have found out Yaya didn't have an ID. Yaya 17 years old. 17 years old. Now, Ola went on to say, Ola said, Red Sport, welcome to the chat. Ola said, Marcus kicked him out the room. Ola also said, Marcus recorded Yaya. Ola also said he forced her into making a recording. He also said he showed his pow. He forced her into a recording to say that she lied about her age, and he didn't force her to do anything. I got a problem with that. I have a problem with that if it's true. So what are you doing? Damage control? You were trying to clean up what you messed up because you wouldn't listen? Don't get me wrong. I don't believe everything that Ola said, but it's worth looking into. Ola also said that Marcus purchased a bus ticket and sent this little girl to Florida. Now, her intentions, her true intentions, because she had been saying she was trying to get to Florida. Hey, Pooh. Ola said Marcus purchased a ticket for this little girl to get to Florida. Now, I got a problem with that. You knew this little girl was listed as a runaway. You knew this little girl was wanted because she was listed as a runaway. And instead of calling Rockdale police, you mean to tell me that you're going to send her to Florida? Now, if that is true, Marcus, you are wrong. You are wrong. And another thing, Ola said, between him and Tragedy, they had your laptop. Now, a lot of people wondered, why would they have your laptop? Listen, it's rocket science. Ola and Tragedy had your laptop, Marcus, because remember, they were put in there to do the spicy scene. Hey, Big Tasty, welcome. They were put there to do a spicy scene. And before the spicy scene, you had to laid it all out. All I said that you paid them $130 each to do this spicy scene. No, it wasn't a laptop that while he was on vacation. No. That laptop was placed there When Marcus got back from vacation, introduced Ola and Yaya and this other girl, and they were to do the spicy scene. Marcus, if you done any of this, you are dead as wrong. Dead wrong. Then you come out here, pray for me. Pray for me. Hey, drag racing, you come out here with the pray for me. No, it ain't no pray for you. What about these people's children that needed praying for and you chose to pray on them? What about that? You go out in the streets and you recruit these people. You look for the homeless. You look for the vulnerable. You look for the disadvantaged. You look for the disabled, Marcus. You bullshit them with, tell me your story. Then you want to know if they have a support system at home or if they left a support system behind. And if there is no support system, then they're easy targets for you. Easy target. I have a serious problem with that. You want to tell everybody not to talk about your children. At this point, Marcus, your children, they are equal opportunity, boo. You don't raise up yours and tear down somebody else's. No, we're not going to do that. Because at the end of the day, these children belong to somebody. These children belong to somebody. And it's unfortunate that this has just caught up with you. This has just caught up with you. Hey, Coco Bada, welcome, sister. Your children are not untouchable. They're not. They're not. And what's so sad about this, even Kelsey, you got Kelsey in there. Kelsey's playing assistant. You had Kelsey playing assistant. You had Kelsey being your bedmate. Why is it that you could not find an interviewee, Marcus, and just interview him? Why did it have to get to this length? Hey, Miss B, why did it have to get here? Why? I'm not ignoring y'all. I'm coming with the comments. This don't make no sense. This don't make a bit of sense. Jen says that filthy feisty is no good. No, she's no good. Hey, just living? Welcome. Listen, feisty ain't worth a damn, right? But she was worth something to Marcus. She was worth something to Marcus. Marcus could walk around here pretending that he haven't touched Feisty, that he never laid with Feisty. Marcus done slept with Feisty. Marcus done slept with Feisty. Now I'm saying it. Now, whether you want to believe it, yes or no, as dirty foot as she is, as sickly as she is, as looking like Amelia Bedelia that she does, Marcus done slept with Feisty. He has no picks and chooses. Marcus is a predator. Marcus done sit there. Now, he don't want it to be made known. He don't want it to be made known. He done been with Josias. He done been with, you name it, he been with him. So yeah, y'all could call Feisty what y'all want. Y'all could call Feisty what y'all want. Feisty is just like Marcus. And Feisty can't tell nobody nothing because Feisty is a woman on the streets. Feisty don't have not one child under her wing and got a house full of them. So just like Marcus is because I'm a good dad, I don't give a damn how good you are to yours. Because something makes me believe something is going on there too. Because I learned today that Marcus has allegedly, he has pictures of his daughter on dad's briefcase. Now you tell me something ain't wrong with that. You tell me if something ain't wrong with that. Kimberly Earls, thank you, my love. He is sick. Hey, Adrian, welcome, my love. He is sick. I heard that today. He has pictures of his daughters on dad's briefcase. But you want yours to be respected. You want yours to be respected. Get the hell up out of here, Marcus. I wouldn't spend a dime on none of those filthy, funky sites. And for all the people that spent money on that site, y'all are as sick comes. Because who wants to pay to see? Who wants to pay to see homeless, mental people engaging in that type of activity? Who wants to see that? Forever Gorgeous says Freaky Frog got what he wanted out here, spreading that little girl backside like a bold eagle. Now, I heard how he touched her. I heard how he dug into her, but I didn't see it. I didn't see it. And I'm glad I didn't. I don't ever want to see nothing that he done on that site. Hey, Copper, I don't ever want to see nothing he's done on that site. But I heard what he did to that little girl. And now he done put her back on the bus. He done put her, allegedly, he done put her on a bus to go back to Florida. She's not from Florida. She's from Atlanta. So you're still aiding and abetting in a runaway. You getting her as far away from the bullshit. That don't make sense to me. Black Goddess says Ola was full of shit. He's a scammer. Exactly. I understand that. Now, where's there's a lie? Is always some truth to it. Absolutely. Ola told a lot of lies. But Ola also told some truths. You humping minors That is the lowest low that you could go to, Marcus. That's the lowest of the low. How would you feel if somebody touched your daughters that way? Well, then again, you don't give a goddamn. Hey, Shanta, welcome. Hey, terrific. You don't give a goddamn. I'm going to have to call it for what it is. Because if you don't care about nobody else's children, you damn sure don't care about yours. And you don't care about yours based off of your past behaviors. You done let rugheads, you done let women of the street, you done let, these women done smoke drugs on your couch. These women have played with their cooters on your couch. These women done done all this shit inside your home where your children lay their head. And you want me to believe that you are a great dad and you take care of your children? You want me to believe. And that's why I know you introduce your children to all types of shit. Because when you was dealing with Quita, you had Quita go to your house. You asked your daughters the next day how was Quita, what they thought of Quita. Quita, they said, was ghetto. But you introduced them to that type of shit. You introduced them to that type of shit. Hey, Copper. Hey, B-Page, welcome, welcome. But hey, Aura, you introduced them to that type of shit, Marcus. Then you want, well, y'all focus on the bad that I do. What about the good? You have not done, you ain't done good yet. You ain't done good yet, not in my eyes. Because what you did for, was this little boy named the twin? That Jaden, what you did for him, you ain't do a goddamn thing, Marcus. All you did was gave Jaden a platform, told his story, and the church picked him up. You ain't did shit. Diane says, in my opinion, he has been doing this for a long time. We're really just learning more and more of each day of his nasty, dirty deeds, that nasty, dirty dog that he is. Let's talk about that. Hey, Tony, let's talk about that. Marcus always wants to come out here, talk about who his daddy was. He wants to tell us that he was raised up in a Christian home. I don't see no Christianity in this one, Marcus. I'm sorry. Your mama's supposed to be a preacher. But I'm going to call it for what I see it. I'm going to call it for what I see it as being. Because if your mama had Christ in her, and she was so Christ-like, there is no way your mama would allow you to bring women in off the street to lay up in her fucking house. Let's call it for what it is. Let's call it for what it is. Why was your baby mama sleeping at your mama's house for quite some time? If anything, your parents should have been wanting to get your ass straight. Your parents should have been wanting to get your ass straight. But instead, you could bring them back to go sleep at your mama's house. Nigga, go to hell. Because the truth ain't nowhere in you. You manipulate the streets with your words. You could finesse anybody who ain't as smart as you or who you think ain't as smart as you with your fucking word. But now, you can't manipulate us all, nigga. You just cannot do that. You cannot. Who he needs to be under the jail. Hey, Miss Gemini. Jen says they're all in trouble if you ask me. Feisty, tragedy, and who else set Marcus up? Watch who else is involved. I won't be surprised. They all knew she was young, and they all conspired. This is crazy. Then he out here asking people to pray for his nasty pedo ass. Girl, this ain't no prayers going your way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Jen says Marcus thinking with his manhood and his bank account, but that's going to be the downfall of him. That's going to be the downfall of him. And if it's a problem, you can't control your manhood. You greedy behind $1. That's going to be your downfall right there. That's going to be your downfall. Who? Them $130 that he paid them? Hell no, it ain't shit. Farrah Gorgeous says no. Him and Polo has the password and showed him everything. Now, you know, that's another thing. Polo mama don't want to admit that Polo is mental. Polo is mental as hell. Mental as hell. And Marcus takes advantage of Polo. You don't want him drunk because he performs better on the spicy scenes, not being drunk. He performs better. And who, god damn, who wants to sit up there? See, now this is going to Polo. Polo has no morals. Well, maybe he had some before he met Marcus, right? Polo is on paper, goddammit. He's on paper. Marcus, you done sit up there and you let Polo sleep with Cash, and Cash is a boy. You let Polo sleep with Cash, and then he comes back clapping like a fucking monkey. I like it. I like it. Me and Cash been had history. Marcus, are you serious? Are you serious? Exactly. Any other time, you would be buying Polo liquor. But now you ain't buying no liquor, right? Because you want Polo to keep sleeping with men. You want him to sleep with men. Who says wouldn't need prayers if he was working with people in their right mind that are legally adults that actually take care of business and have their documents. Marcus done set up here, and every person that Marcus has slept with every interview he had. Now, let's get that straight. Let's get that straight. Marcus, not one of them produced papers. Not one of them produced where they come from and who they is. But you riding around in a Jeep 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, any decent man, any grown man would be in a fucking bed sleeping because they got a real job to go to on tomorrow. But you riding your funky ass out here 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning with a Jeep full of children. Hey, Marcus 305, welcome, my love. Listen, ain't no normal man gonna do no shit like that. No normal man is gonna do no shit like that. Exactly. Deborah just says what gets me is all the men and women that's upholding his freaky frog ass in that shit. I can't get down with that. Anybody that defends Marcus in this bullshit is sad. And yes, I said it. They're sad. Because where's your morals? Where's your decency? And again, like I said, and I'm going to say it again for those of you who may have missed it. For those of you who may have missed it, Marcus was warned. Marcus was warned when it came to Monique. Marcus was warned when it came to Yana J. Marcus was warned when it came to Sonny. Marcus was warned, y'all. Marcus was warned. And every fucking time the spotlight got on Marcus in that way, in that light, Marcus ran back to T. He ran back to T because she's the only one that's going to put up with his bullshit. Because remember, T was a streetwalker too. And I don't understand. See, Marcus is a type that plays on people's mental. Hey, Anonymous. Marcus plays on people's mental. T came to Marcus and told her story because she was one of his interviewees as well. She told her story. And he took that story and made it seem like he cared for her just that much. But you don't care for this woman? Not if you out here laying your ass up with anything that want to lay up with you. And then you crawl back to her like you, Marcus. They need to take your ass and bring you to the nearest dog pound, nigga. And make sure you get all your rabies shots, your flea shots, whatever you may have. Because ain't no decent man is going to live like that. You knew that woman's history. You knew how her parents left this world. You knew. But yet you out here living your best life. Your nasty ass. And I don't give a damn who don't like me saying what I say, but it is what it is with Marcus. Now, it's okay for you to treat other people's children a certain type of way, but when it comes to yours supposed to be off limit now? I think not. I think the fuck not, Marcus. B. Page says, glad they're catching this pervert. Listen, it's been a long time coming because he's been too under goddamn cover. Big Tasty said he feeding both his drug and his sex addiction. And that's the sad part. That's the sad part. Oh, Copper girl, you didn't know Quita met his children? Shit. Quita was in his house with his children. And they got up the next morning. And he asked his children, how did Quita look? How did they like Quita? Huh. She's a hood rat. And y'all know what else I say? I'm going to tell y'all what else I say. Something is wrong with his baby mama, too. Something is wrong with his daughter's mothers as well. Because there's no way I would have my teenage developing daughters, right? How many mothers are going to have their teenage developing daughter around their father, knowing who he is? Knowing who he is. Because I tell you one thing, this ain't his first rodeo. He done showed this lady just who he is, and that's probably why they ain't together now. Hey, Dr. J. So something is terribly wrong. She gotta be slow, Pooh. She gotta be slow. Red Spot says, I believe there are more victims. Listen, Red, there are more victims. And let me tell you something. That dad's briefcase or whatever the shit that thing is called, I could promise you, he got more videos that has never been published. I could promise you that. And you see that barber that he hangs with? That barber that he hangs with, J-Rock, he ain't shit either. Because he sits there and he encourages Marcus to do this shit. But yet he got a wife too. He got a wife too. Who said, yep. And he thinks because he's in his kid's life that that's a flex. And it's not, because he's exposed those kids to the worst and he thinks they can't have trauma from him. Exactly. Because he don't give a damn about his own self. He don't give a damn about his own self. So he believe that these children is going to be all right. Marcus, you sick. Kamisha, my girl. Big Tasty said he may have been with every interview he interviewed. Girl, you hear me? And I'm going back to his mama. Because why in the hell would you have your son around you doing all what he do? And there's no such thing as y'all don't see what he do. Y'all know that he's on these YouTube streets. Y'all know that. So y'all know what he's doing. Y'all know what he's doing. Marcus 305 said Marcus 305, he said his daddy was a pervert too. Well, something tells me, hey, Mudfoot, something tells me Something tells me his daddy, may he rest in peace, but his daddy has been with T. His daddy done some shit to his mama, and he knows all about it. Marcus, your ass is going to jail. Black Goddess says a real Christian isn't going to let a hussy lay up in that house. They ain't married. Go play with someone that's slow like your crew, Marcus. Absolutely. Abso-damn-lutely. This don't make no sense. Red Spot said Polo is on a 3rd grade level. Ooh. Ooh. I gave Polo Phil. I gave Polo the Phil. But all right, we're going to take that. Shit. Polo sleeps with boys because Marcus introduced them boys to Polo. Polo sleeps with boys because Marcus introduced him to him. Polo is mental and it shows. He keeps getting people from the mental hospital. But hold up. Hold up, y'all. Now, hola. Listen, let me show you how Marcus is so fucked up. Hola said, I don't know the girl's name, y'all. Look, y'all, please. I don't know the girl's name. I call her Bernie Mac. I don't know the little girl's name. Thank you, Stacy. Bernie Mac, all I said, Bernie Mac was in the hospital, right? After he had to put the little, not Yaya, Bernie Mac, the other one, the big eye one. She was in the hospital. All I said, Bernie Mac was in the hospital, but Bernie Mac, oh yeah, Taylor, that's her name. Child, I didn't call her child Bernie Mac. But anyway, she looks like Bernie Mac. This, all I said, that Bernie Mac was in the hospital. Hey, Black Diamond. All I said, Clarissa, hey, boo. All I said, Bernie Mac needed an adult to get her out of the hospital. She couldn't be released without an adult. So, God damn it, Marcus. Thank you so very much, Adrian. Listen, so if you needed an adult to get you out of the hospital, little girl, Marcus knows that Bernie Mac wasn't of legal age. So why is Marcus playing with these children? Why is Marcus playing with these children? So you lied, Marcus. You lied about all these people, and then all I said, it was a script. All I said, Marcus told them to say this, told them to do that. Marcus, your ass going straight to hell with gasoline draws on. Hey, Rose, welcome. Rose said Marcus is the type of father that goes in the bathroom with his daughters while they're showering. Girl, shut your mouth. Probably jumps in their bed and tickles them giggling while getting off. Shut your goddamn mouth. And I believe it at this point. Let me read that again. Rose says Marcus is the type of father that goes in the bathroom with his daughters while they're taking a shower. Probably jumps in their bed and tickles them giggling while getting off. Well, girl, listen. Hey, Vegas, welcome. I believe that too. I believe that too, because let me tell you, Let me tell you, Rose. Marcus' nasty ass was on vacation with his children. Right? Marcus' nasty ass was on vacation with his children. Why is it that Marcus kept aiming the camera towards his children's body parts? God damn it, Marcus got a daughter that got more breasts than me. Marcus' daughter got more breasts than me. So she damn near, she a woman. She built like a woman. And he gets down on that. Hey, Tyonda, he gets down with that. You nasty son of a bitch. Miss B said he probably got that H disease that done made him completely lose all their mind. They all nasty. I could believe it. You sitting down there and you got flakes. Bitch, what man got flakes just falling off their, just flakes falling off their beard? Your tongue white? And listen, you ain't gray by accident, nigga. Oh no, because you see all them devious and dirty things you've been doing, that's life catching up with you. That's life catching up with your ass. Cocoa Butter said he likes to record men porn. Come on now. Come on now. What do you gain from recording men being together? What are you, I mean, how could that, listen, I got a few men in the chat today. How does one man get off? How? I want to know, how do you get off on seeing two men together? How do you get off on that shit? The test said, they said Marcus rubbed Cash down with baby. Oh. Baby, I just answered my own question. Now, if you is a straight man, how is it that you're going to put your hands on another man because Cash is a boy? Cash is a goddamn boy. How you going to put your hands on another man to give them a rub down before they get the dick down? Think this makes sense. Marcus 305 said, me as a straight man, I would have disowned Polo as a friend after that. Shit. You understand? And yes, Rose, it starts at home. So it started in that house with his mama and daddy growing up. Red Sports said Polo was in prison for 10 years. I'm sure, child, for 10 years, he done dealt with some men. You hear me? He dealt with some men. Hey, Deborah. Jen said Marcus might like, girl, Jen, I wouldn't doubt it. Jen said Marcus might like that Polo horse. Clarissa, Big Tasty said, I was subscribed, but wasn't that into the dad's briefcase? Child, look. Now, if I'm wrong, I was in Psychology Eats chat, right? And Bishop did say, he did say that those pictures are on Dad's briefcase. That's sad. And Cash could have rubbed her own wrinkle ass. Cash would have rubbed her own self down. I'm sorry, because they all look ashy to me. And yep, he did this shit to his damn self. Big Tasty said after the grave allegations with Sonny, I would have slowed down And that's the thing. When Sonny kept screaming to the top of her lungs that this man raped her, she was screaming at the top of her lungs. I would have revamped. I would have fixed my face. I'd have fixed my collar. I wouldn't have got caught with my drawers down again. I would have never got caught with my drawers down. But clearly he likes being caught with his drawers down. That same Sonny, one arm. Let me give y'all the history. One arm, no legs. Right? Marcus took Sonny out on a date. For those of you who don't know, that's the part that Sonny took her story back. See, she's not reliable. One arm, no legs. Let me show you the freak in him. Let me show you how freaky he is. So anytime, right? Anytime a man could go to this length, he'll do any fucking thing. I want y'all to believe that. He'll do anything. One arm and no legs. Marcus buttered Sonny up. Took Sonny on a trip. Treated her like shit while she was there. On the way back from the trip, they were on the way to the airport. Sonny had to pee. Sonny said he wouldn't pull over and let her pee, so she peed in a cup. I'm going to tell y'all how she peed in a cup. She peed in a cup and she threw it out the window. Got to the airport. He left her there pissy, wet, stank, dirty, all of that. Full of sand, all of that. Mind you, Sonny has one arm, no legs, a catheter, and a colostomy bag. Why? Tell me why. Would he do it? Then he took it, Sonny. She said he went downtown on her. Wow. She was on her cycle. While she was on her cycle, Big Tasty says, I put money on a T. On it. T will hold him down while he's doing a bid. It's all about the money. Money ain't that serious. Her history about her parents, he'll be the one to bring her that package. Absolutely. Just Living Life says T probably can't wait to get away from him. No. I don't believe she can't wait till she get away from him. I believe T likes it over there. I believe she likes it over there. Marcus lost all respect for T when she did that threesome. Exactly, Jen. Exactly. And that was the problem with Yana J. That was the problem with Yana J because he wanted her to engage in threesomes. That was the problem. Big Tasty says, I felt like he put T and Sonny interviews on private because he knew he was wrong. Absolutely. But Sonny is still on the spicy site. He got Sonny on a spicy site, y'all. He ain't never had no respect for this woman. And he been recruiting them runaways for a long time. Absolutely. Quita met his children and his mama. Yep. He sure did take her, took Quita to the mama house. So your mama trash, nigga. You want to downplay everybody else's mama? Your mama trash. This is sad. But yet you over here and you, nigga, they need to lock your ass up. And that first baby mama, you right, knows him better than anybody. And I'm with you, just living. I'm with you, right? Marcus goes to that school and pick them children up. There's no fucking way he should be around children. No damn way he should be around nobody's children. Hey, Sonya Vaughn, welcome. There's no way. Big Tasty said, why do you think he asked them how much they charge in the interview? He's asking them for himself so he can offer them their price. That part. That part. That part. Who said, I'm willing to put money on that? He definitely got more videos and actually in them. Listen, anytime you see the masked man, in those videos, listen, on Dad's briefcase, anytime you see the masked man, that's him. That's him. And I learned that. I learned that when Chosen had the mask on the next day in a video. Chosen had the mask on the next day. And he said, oh man, where you get? Oh man, now you want to be the masked man. You hadn't already been with Feisty. Rose says, I believe his kids are his victims. I think J-Rock and Marcus mess with young girls. I could believe it. Who said he married but always talking about Kelsey? And Kelsey, black ass, is in jail. Kelsey is in fucking jail. You hear me? But he ain't broke his neck to go get Quita from no fucking jail. I mean, Kelsey from jail, but he broke his neck to go get Quita. Make this fucking shit make sense. Make it make sense. Kelsey done been with all kind of men. Marcus that went stood up to men for Kelsey. Hey, LA, welcome, boo. All kind of men. But you ain't fooling nobody, nigga. You ain't fooling nobody. Big Tasty said, I remember Benji said that Marcus admitted to using an interviewing tactic to rear in women and sleep with them and never post their videos. Oh, I heard it too. I heard it too. You listen, baby, listen. I heard it too. Marcus, you the scum of the fucking earth. You the scum of the earth. Kamisha said, ain't no way his family didn't know what he do. They got a TV. Nasty ass people. Absolutely. I felt him and Josiah's had a relationship. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Hey, Sherilyn, welcome. Yes, they did. Anytime. Josiah's. We know he went both ways. I ain't gotta flip the script. Josiah's was walking around with a dildo in his book bag and a dog. Batman and Company. Y'all remember that? Josiah spent nights at Marcus' house. Marcus was overly obsessed with Josiah's and the disabled couple. He was overly obsessed with Josiah's and the disabled couple. And then Josiah. He encouraged Josiah to be with the male part. Get the hell up out of here. Copper says, yeah, from what Marcus says, it seems his dad didn't respect his mom and didn't, and he just like his fucking pa and did not. Katrina, what's going on, my girl? I don't care. Forever Gorgeous says, I don't care what nobody says. He did sleep with Josiah and Cash. Marcus is going to get just what. Hey, D-Rugs, welcome, my love. Welcome. Marcus is going to get just what's coming to him. I don't sugarcoat shit, y'all. For all y'all that's new here, welcome. Welcome. I don't sugarcoat shit. It is what it is. And let me tell you something. I rushed out to Marcus. I honestly did. I didn't know all of this was going on because I wasn't doing street sector stuff. I reached out to him long time ago, many months ago. But he don't care to hear from me because I'm the one that's going to give it with no, my tongue is razor sharp. And he don't want to hear the fucking truth. So he rather not answer. But nigga, I could have saved you long time ago because I saw it coming. And who said that's why he lives from the Kevin Samuels rule book? Well, Kevin Samuels going to give him more than what he's looking for. How about that? Big Tasty said, I wonder why he allowed Yana to stay in his apartment, but not T. I am Los Angeles. I am. Big Tasty said, I wonder why he allowed Yana apartment, but not T. What you say? Yana could have stayed there in a closet, getting pregnant, doing threesomes, having an abortion. And he don't feel nothing for that. He feels nothing for that. Marcus, your ass gonna hang dry. They gonna put you on a clothesline, bitch, and you gonna hang dry. And y'all know what? Yana is the only one that he's ever interviewed that I've ever seen. That came out successful. Clarissa said he gravitates to weak women, those that he can manipulate. Not just weak women, weak men, all of them. Yes, D-Rugs, it is. Big Tasty said probably because she had a son and needed parents to babysit when they needed alone time. I wouldn't be with that nigga with somebody else's ass. I wouldn't be with that nigga. Hey, Will, welcome. I wouldn't be with, see, these women is slut. I wouldn't be with Marcus with somebody else's ass. You hear me? Nobody. Hey, Tips World, welcome. Carla Jean, welcome. Lady, welcome. Nobody should ever have to walk down that path. Nobody. Marcus, you don't make no sense. You makes no sense. Terrific said, Yaya look uncomfortable sitting there while he was lying. If they snatch up Ola, he gonna be singing his best for the least consequence. Oh, listen, Ola go sing. Ola was ready to tell it on last night. Ola said, but wait a minute. But Marcus, fuck you. You about to get the business. Tyonda said Marcus said on the family trip, he wanted everybody to see his daughter and her toothpaste because she looked so good, but he was going to wait till she walked a little further away. He wanted to show her ass. He wanted to show how she loved. Now, we going to be politically correct. We going to keep all this shit in motion for what it is. He had the camera on his daughter's ass. If I was Ola, I would have handed in that laptop quick and asked for a deal. Exactly. If Ola had the laptop, that's all them people wanted. Fuck what you heard. That's all them people wanted. Whatever little charge Ola had, that would have went away. That would have gone away. Y'all don't think Marcus is a freak? Marcus gets online and asks y'all, how many of y'all want to see him do a shower scene? Nigga, is you for real? Is you for real? I also think, Tyonda said, I also think Marcus got places in Virginia. He also smoked dope. That's why he wanted to see that lady smoking while he was filming her in that spicy scene. Anybody that's going to sit up there, anybody that's going to sit there and watch a Feisty do a spicy scene. Imagine Feisty and Quita doing a spicy scene. And you got Feisty with them dirty, long-ass witch foot. And Quita looking like Mike Tyson. Get the fuck up out of here. And you into that. You into that. Y'all want us to understand. Y'all want us to understand. Big Tasty said if Yaya had an open case in Miami, why would he send her back to Miami on a Greyhound? This is getting weird and weird. I wonder if Marcus just kicked them out and they're lying about her. We don't know though. That part we don't know yet, Big Tasty. Because if he put her on a bus going to Miami, knowing she got an open case in Rockdale, that means he's the problem. He's the problem. He's definitely the problem. Man, I'ma drop the link. I'ma drop the link. Oh yeah, I'm gonna drop this link. Because I know we got some people that's up in here that want to say some stuff. Yeah. Yeah. And I may as well pin that sucker while I'm at it. Because we ain't doing all of this, Marcus. Oh, no, sir, we ain't. We ain't doing this at all. Will, let me finish my little comments. Because I don't want to forget, I don't want to skip none of the comments. Because all y'all got a voice. And I want to hear from everybody. Everybody. Sheldon said he made Yana do away with her baby. That hurt Yana right to this day. It said, but let T keep her baby. You understand how Yana's supposed to feel after that slap in the face? How is she supposed to feel after that slap in the face? You hear me? And you're right, Sonia, it could have been our child. That little girl could have been for anybody. And he playing with children. Aura said T better start looking for a job. Was it Kelsey smoking drugs and playing with herself on his couch? It was. It was. And so many more. Big Tasty said why he didn't bail Kelsey out, but had a part in Quita's recent bailout, talking about she owe him some interviews. That part. Because I do believe that Lil Mike got secrets. Lil Mike is just like Feisty. Lil Mike could tell a lot about Marcus. Aura said, y'all remember how he exploited those white people who were mentally disabled? Girl. And he did. And he did. That don't make no damn sense. I was here. I was one of the ones that was here from the beginning of time. We saw the downfall of Marcus coming. Couple of years back, we told Marcus. Everybody kept telling Marcus to calm down. And now look at where we are. Look at where we are. D Rugg says, oh, he rocked with the boot. All right. Carla Jean said he tried to emulate Kevin Samuels' arrogance when he was on panels. Well, Kevin Samuels got it where he want to be. Carla John said, I cringe when he showed his daughters in their bikinis. And he actually moaned after showing them, talking about they were growing up. You see what I'm saying? That's that sickness. That's the bullshit. Will said Marcus is a master predator and a monster. I would not put anything past his creepy ass. That's what people feel about you, Marcus. You could never tell me shit about parenting. You want to tell everybody else about their parenting skills. You can't give them little homeless people no goddamn advice because you a piss poor father. You want to tell K3 how to be a daddy. You can't be a daddy. You want to tell Maya how to be a mama. Go tell it to your cheering mama because she fucked up too. If she was being a right mama, a decent mama, a perfect mama, she wouldn't have her damn children nowhere around you. Nowhere around you. Golden said maybe Kelsey being in jail is a blessing in disguise for her because Marcus would send Kelsey to film some of the scenes. She dodged a bullet. Absolutely. Los Angeles Street Vlog said, don't forget the people who still trying to stand by him. Them some ducks. They're all some fucking ducks. Because why? Why? They just as sick in the head as he is. Listen, Ms. Wanda and Mr. Rob, they got pulled into some shit. And it's not like they don't have the internet. It's not like they don't see what's going on. They see it. They see it. And I would want to distance myself from that bullshit. I really would. Oh, D Ruggs, I'm with you on that. Feist is a witch and Marcus is a warlock. Absolutely. 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 But Miss Rob and Wanda, standing behind Marcus, I believe y'all. That is not a good look for what she want to do. And Marcus runs to those people because they're the only people. They're the only people that stands behind him right now. Nobody else ain't paying him no mind. Big Tasty said it's crazy how he still has all those subscribers on YouTube. I'm not encouraging anyone to unsubscribe, but we could still watch the mess on the reaction channels without giving him a click or a view. Absolutely. Los Angeles Street Blog said, I'm on his ass till he get out of here. Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely, because he ain't doing, hey, Deidre, he ain't doing no more than spoiling our children. It could be your child. It could be my child. You don't do no shit like that. Copper says, and he called us haters. And we don't understand how they respond behind the scenes. Are you hating somebody? Because you don't live like that. How you hating somebody? Because this ain't how you rock. How you hating somebody? Tell Marcus go to hell. Rose said, yeah, that disabled couple Josiah is actually great. I remember that man. He said he didn't want to do it. And it hurt it. Girl, when that man said it hurt it, right? Hey, my tie. When that man said it hurt it, girl, my feelings was hurt. Because he was mental. He was slow. Hey, Essie, he was slow. And now he done passed away. Sonia Vaughn said, our last days. We in our last days. Feisty don't take care of kids. So what you want from them? Mr. Goodfather, okay. Fuck you, dirty ass. I believe CJ sent that underage girl. I could believe it. I could believe it. Because look, CJ left. CJ left and went to California, so to speak. And the minute CJ leaves town, this girl comes into the she comes into the picture. Clarissa said it's let's call it blind. Let's turn it a blind eye makeover Monday. Because that's what it's looking like. That's what it's looking like. Carla John says, I remember that story. I'm surprised Marcus wasn't picked up for that. The kid's mom got a problem too, leaving her kids alone with them for weeks. Come on, people. That ain't good. Los Angeles said, Mocha, the content creators that's standing behind him is just as bad. They ain't got to go. Well, content is content, right? So we going to let them live. Because once he's no longer there, they won't have to feed off of who he is. Leave them content creators alone. Let them breathe. Let them breathe. Let them breathe. Because once they realize that Marcus is no longer here, then they gotta get it how they live. But I agree with you though. I truly agree with you. I wouldn't support Marcus. I would not support Marcus if Marcus was the last person on this earth. I don't uplift him. I don't promote him. At one time, I did. At one time, when I was in the street sector, yes, Lord, I did. But then I started seeing things. I started seeing things. And when I saw these things, it was time for me to pull back. And common sense should have made everybody pull the fuck back. Marcus is a master manipulator. I don't care how much he smiled. I don't care how much he graced your panel. I don't care how much. See, Marcus does that shit to keep the heat off of him. I'm not buying for it. I ain't falling for that bullshit. You got to come with a stronger game than that to trick me. Fuck you. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. And you know what, Sunshine? You're right. It's them people in the chat. Shit. Marcus got a lot of enablers. A lot of low down, dirty, nasty enablers. And you can't blame these children. You can't blame his children. I mean, these children, this little girl, you can't blame that little girl. And a lot of them around here talking about this little girl is lying. This little girl is lying. Little girl is lying. I don't give a damn how much she lied. Nigga, you saw she was a child. You saw that she was a child. Now it's time to take your ass off the street. Now it's time to, do you have a Marcus living next door to you? Do you have, nigga, let me tell you something. Any man in their right mind, right? Let's talk about it. That's making six figures, as you say. I'm going to put it all on the floor today, right? You got such business mind. Why don't you take that fucking money and go buy a home? Why don't you take, but you want to impress people. But you're so smart. Got in a car accident, you said. How long it took you to get your Jeep? Did you have insurance? See, we not alike. We ain't alike. And just knowing the type of company that you run with, I know your little ass is immature as fuck. And you don't know what standing on business is, Marcus. You don't know what standing on business is. You got a big mouth, and that's all. You're scammers. You run with a bunch of scammers that even got to the point to where they got MGO and her business, her nonprofit. Y'all got their back against the wall because you're scammers. Your group of scammers is scamming her. Nigga, you ain't smart. You ain't smart. Copper said I could never hate because I don't hang out with the homeless people and I don't hunch on them either. And Psychology Eats gave him the name of the homeless humper. And she didn't miss. She did not miss. But you a nasty bastard. Will says, why do people always say the people be excited and ask him to do the spicy like that justifies anything? They're broke and desperate. Them people don't be asking for that, Will. Them people don't be asking for that. That's his ass. That's his ass. I'm giving the people what they want now, bitch. You giving you what you want, not the people. Not the people. Carla John said the reason he's still rocking with Feisty after all the time she snaked him is because she too have some damaging evidence on him. She showed it to Dominique. That's what I know. That's what I know. See, because he's willing to put the dick anywhere. Anywhere. Jen said Feisty tragedy was two that mentioned setting Marcus up. But I know it's more. Jen, I don't care who set him up. Right? If he done them dirty, yes. I get it. I get it. If he done them dirty, he done burn them. I get it. But Marcus set his own self up. Marcus set his own self up. LA said they got some that's defending Marcus and blaming the girl, even promoting, oh Lord, Dad's briefcase link online. That's sad. That's sad. Hey, Mel, that's sad. Sonya Vaughn said, I'm with LA. He got to go. I'm with you when you're right. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm terrific said, I never liked his ass. Way before the street sector, his questions were disgusting. Have anything happened to you? Were you ever, molested? Did you enjoy? Who the fuck enjoys being molested? Who enjoys being molested? Mudfoot said, Mr. Rogers, stay on Sesame Street too, playing with children. And that's right. Lieutenant Dan is one of those still. She's one of those that's still promoting it. But she's, girl, when you said Lieutenant Dan, I fell out. Sarah, welcome, baby. Listen, when you said Lieutenant Dan, girl, I have not heard Lieutenant Dan in God knows how long. Sarah said, she says, Lieutenant Dan is infatuated with him. Ooh, Lord. Ooh, Lord. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, Jen. Will says, why do people say Marcus is smart? Being well spoken does not equate smarts. Marcus is poison. Marcus is like a virus. He's a virus. Oh, yeah, he's a virus. LA said, hey, I fuck with you from VZ to Fightingville. Elder Kane, Marsh Street, Mark Walker Road, you heard? Listen, hey, you know where we at. Copper said, I'm always befuddled by people saying he's smart. Girl, I can't get all that. I can't. That nigga ain't smart. Marcus ain't got no degrees. Marcus ain't got no degrees. Marcus knows how to talk that talk to the slow ones in the back. To the slow ones in the back. He outsmart his own ass. Absolutely. Absolutely. Sarah says, make sure everyone contacts the proper channels to get justice. I've contacted every law enforcement and investigatory channel we have in Atlanta. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you so very much. And as a people, we have to do our job. Antoine, welcome. Miss Lori, welcome. And guys, can y'all get the likes up, please? Can you get them up? No one. Someone bidding Marcus at. Someone bidding that asshole. No, Marcus is not locked up. Nah, boo. You could have all the accents you want. You could have all the accents you want. You ain't slow. You ain't slow. Anyone is smart to a dummy. Absolutely. Absolutely. Sarah said Marcus is not locked up. But the second he took them kids from Fulton County to DeKalb County to film spicy content with those kids, it became trafficking. Hold up, girl. That's what I heard. I didn't know he left Fulton County and went to DeKalb. I didn't know. But bitch, you go get another charge and another charge and another charge. Woo, I'm here. Welcome, my love. Rose said, okay, you found him. Terrific said he be babbling off big words that don't have anything to do with what's being talked about exactly. 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 And the way Marcus treated Summer, oh Lord. The way he treated Summer, I'll never get past it. I'll never get past that. Never get past that. But yet, Summer was one of your Ms. Laurie says, and he bought that young girl a Greyhound ticket to Miami. Yeah, girl. Yes. Yes. Allegedly, that's what they said. And if he did that, his ass is foul. If he did that, his ass is in trouble. And if he did that, his ass going to jail. Antoine says, I met him when he took Belair home out here in Conyers. I thought he was a straight up dude. Black Goddess says he did that because they won't let his nasty ass run a room. The hotels are on his ass. This is crazy. This is crazy. My God to thee. But I tell you what. I had to jump back in the street sector today. I had to come back to the street sector today and let Marcus know that he ain't shit. And I'm going to be back in the street sector watching, because this shit don't make no sense. This don't make a bit of sense. Oh, I wouldn't bring Lieutenant Dan. I wouldn't have Lieutenant LA. LA, please don't you ever bring Lieutenant Dan on your panel. Lieutenant Dan, you do not want to communicate with her behind the scenes. Lieutenant Dan is a snake. I'm telling you now. Lieutenant Dan will, now she bites the hand that feeds her. I would never. I wouldn't have her. Child. LA said, no, I can confirm. She's no longer in Atlanta. That's why there's been no updates. But I can also confirm Atlanta PD and Rockdale County and a couple of more agencies are working together in the investigations. Yes, Lord. Okay, she's not coming up. She was in the chat, but I don't know that lady. Leave it like that. Leave it like that. You do not want to know Lieutenant Dan. Oh, no. Sarah says exploitation, possession and distribution of CP, trafficking, interference with child custody, harboring or concealing a minor, contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Those are all crimes. All crimes. And not to think He runs a nonprofit but makes profit. That is IRS fraud, tax evasion. And not to think, he give these people, right? He give them edibles. He give it to them. Oh, I'm going to ask a question. My sis is a lieutenant, and my friend is the captain of the police department here in my city. I'm on this nasty shit. Give it time, guys. Thank you, my love. Thank you. Thank you. Hell yeah. He admitted to giving Tone a pill on camera. Oh, yeah, I'm here. Lieutenant Dan and Sonny. Lieutenant Dan and Sonny. This don't make no sense. He could very well see that those women Polo would bring around was mentally ill. Yet he continued to film spicy scene with them. You're a very sick man, Marcus Ferris. You're a very sick man. Very sick man. You don't like being criticized. You don't like when people talk about you, but you so willingly done it to other people, children. Absolutely, Willie Mays. Absolutely. Absolutely. He's so smart. He's so smart till he's stupid. Los Angeles Street Blog says Miami detectives are involved also. It's a process. Once they have all the evidence, they will issue an indictment. And who did the little girl run to? Who did the little girl run to, y'all? Because y'all can't make me believe. Because they so claim the aunt knew about Marcus. Not a so-say aunt that got on Troy's panel or called into the show didn't know Marcus. You know? So this little girl is lying. So she ran somewhere else. He sent her somewhere else. Marcus, you need your ass whipped. Oh, Feisty is a whole nother ball game. Feisty don't need no children. But terrific. Not only went out at 7 to film a spicy with Polo, but what about getting these phone calls at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, and you getting your nasty ass up and running to the rescue? Nah, I can't see it. I can't see it. I can't see it. I can't see it. Hey, April Webster, welcome, boo. Marcus needs a reality check. And he go get it. He go get it sooner than later. Black Goddess says that was another kid acting like a fake ass aunt and didn't even know her name. Girl, bye. She said, I got it all. Keep deleting, sir. I got it. Okay, thank you, sis. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't give a damn how much he erased from your daddy briefcase. I don't give a damn how much you erased from it. These screenshots tell it all. These screenshots tell it all. These people are recorded. But you wanted a quick dollar. That damn Sam quick dollar about to make your ass holler, nigga. How about that? Hey, Stacy, welcome. It's gonna make you holler. So that might be the last vacation you gonna take for a while. Terrific said they're probably doing spicy scenes for him that he don't post, watching on his laptop. He sets up in their room. Let me tell you something. That should have been against all laws. How do you set up a camera in a room with K3, Maya, Feisty, Tragedy, and Maya children? So they're all in a room fucking around children. You got them all doing the do around children. Make that shit make sense. So you a nasty bastard, Marcus. You don't give a damn about nobody and nothing. These people were doing spicy scenes in front of minors. It's a bad enough they were minors. But then these two little children in this room, and you got this camera set up, and they're doing spicy scenes. Absolutely, those babies was in the room. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. They will stack charges when he was picking up people and paying them to fight. It became a conspiracy and aiding and abetting, as well as criminal solicitation. Fannie Willis will stack charges. Will come through Fannie. This don't make no damn sense. Whew. This don't make no sense. Oh, yes, Rose, you could best believe his daughters are done. Everybody say, leave the children out. Fuck you. I don't give a damn. What? Leave his children out. Leave his children out. Is y'all crazy? Fuck you too. Because he didn't give a damn about other people's children. He didn't give a damn about them two babies that was laying up in there. He didn't give a damn about these mentally. Yeah. He didn't give a damn about that. He didn't give a damn about that. And I don't give a damn about his children either. I don't give a fuck about his children. We got to keep it a buck, as he say. Hey, Stephen. To my boy, welcome, welcome. He said, thank you for speaking on this. Stephen, you knew I was coming. You knew I couldn't stay in the cut. I had to come. Marcus ain't shit. And for anybody that rock with him, for anybody that still support him, for anybody that want to kiki and ha-ha with him, you ain't shit either. Now, I got to call it for what it is. It's too much evidence out here. Too much of him doing the wrong thing for y'all to stand on the side of Marcus Ferris. It's too much. So if y'all are willing to watch him do this shit, right? Then that tells me that y'all don't give a damn about your children either. Y'all the type of motherfuckers that would see a person like Marcus touching your children and turn your head for a few dollars. Y'all don't mind. And this is the world that we live in? No. Not if I could help it. Not if they could help it. Not if every one of us could help it and put a stop to this shit. Since when YouTube became a place to proposition the homeless and exploit them for your own nasty, perverted ways. Since when? You use YouTube to make money, to exploit these people. Then you take them on your other site. Nigga, is you selling these people? I want to know. I mean, it's a question. What you doing? What you doing? Because, I mean, either that site is up there for your own personal fetishes, or you're selling it. I want to know. You could run back to the Caribbean islands all you want. All you want. But it ain't that much black magic in the world, Marcus. It ain't that much. Ain't that much. Absolutely terrific. He's sacrificing them. Their trauma, their pain. You took their trauma and their pain and you done turn it all the fuck around. Hey, Mother Goat, welcome. Monte Crenshaw, welcome. You done took these people's pain. And you mean to tell me you go monetize off of it? Bitch, I wish. I wish I had the authority and knock your ass clean out the water, because you one of them hard-headed motherfuckers. You got to touch your stove to learn that bitch is hot. And I believe you done touched the right burner this time. You done touched the right burner this time. Copper said, or both. He can't run in no Caribbean island because he's from a U.S. Caribbean. Hello? Sonia, I wonder what a congregation thinks about him. Wait, does she minister at church? Listen. That lady ain't no more of a minister. That lady ain't no more than a minister than I'm a fucking minister. You hear me? That lady ain't no goddamn minister. I said, Mike says, I told you, wash all that dirt off, Icy. I bet she probably a white woman. I said, Mike, you said it. You said it. A white woman with eczema. And a wig that don't never move. I could believe you. Hey, Star. Set his ass up. Mother Goat said, Motor said, bet he ain't over there in those islands doing that to his people, but bothering ours like they don't belong to a community. That part. Marcus has a problem. And he proved to me that he had that problem, right? When he told the white boy, oh no, I can't put you on the spicy. But he explained to him why he couldn't be on spicy. He explained to him why he couldn't be on the spicy side. Because them white folks would hang me. Them white folks would sell me to dry. Well, nigga, they about to do that to you anyway. You see how that go? Hand in hand? You could disrespect yours. You could disrespect the black race because they ain't no good. Nigga, shut up. Copper said Marcus just has a dad from the Caribbean. He was not raised in Caribbean culture and pretends. I said, Mike, yes, Lord, let's get him by all means. Left church. This man left the church in the middle of a service on a Sunday, on a good old Sunday, to promote his sex site. I know that's right, Motor. Motor said, don't matter his lineage, ain't from the soil. Don't care where he was raised. There's no love. All skin folk ain't kin folk. Yes, Lord. You better say that shit again. Rose said my father's from a tribe, but I can't claim that. Marcus is from the USA. Marcus is from the USA. That's not his people. Marcus needs to stop clowning his fucking self. Marcus. He claims New York. He claims the Caribbean. He claims Atlanta. Nigga, shut up. You don't know where the fuck you come from. Thank you so very much, Monty Crenshaw. I don't sugarcoat shit. And if you gotta get it, you go get it. This don't make no sense. This don't make no sense. I don't mind supporting nobody. But when all you, hey, I miss you too, niece. I miss you too. I support any and everybody, but when you do my people dirty, nigga, you go get it. Oh shit, look at ass. Woo wee. Look at ass. Marcus needs to go to jail. I don't give a damn. Because when you low down like this and you put children at risk, nigga, you sick. You sick. You put children in harm's way. I got a problem with you, boo. I don't give a damn how long I've been knowing you. I don't give a goddamn how long. You never stood for what was right to begin with. We gave you chance after chance after chance. But you showed your black ass. And that's okay. You showed us who you were. And we about to show you who we are. Absolutely, Motor. They go understand. All I do is advocate for children. That's all I do. Bitch, we don't operate like that. We don't operate like that. Motor said, smoke his boots, Mocha. I'm new here and you got me hyped. This has my soul disturbed. See, and we should not be on the internet to be disturbed. We come to the internet for entertainment. We come to the internet to relax and enjoy ourselves. We should not have to come to the internet and have to close our eyes when we see shit that ain't right. You've been doing too much, Marcus. Too much. You could have left Chris in the dungeon with them old ladies because you didn't do him no service. You didn't do him no justice. Sarah says, I'm from Atlanta, but the way I've seen Louisiana and New Orleans folks fight to protect these children in Atlanta brings me so much joy. Multiple creators from New Orleans and Louisiana, big ups. Yes, Lord. Thank you so very much. We are passionate about children. See, because where I'm from, it takes a village. Where I'm from. And Marcus would have had to find a new address. Or they'd have found him stank. He would have had to have found a new address. Or they would have found him stinking somewhere. You don't do no fucking shit like that. You just don't do no shit like that. And now you got everybody out here on the goddamn internet. Rose said, I'm so glad I found your channel. I'm glad you found me too, boo. I'm sitting up here, and it's sad when you got to come out here and chastise a 2'4" midget. Abs, you hear me? He'd have been stank. Oh, yeah, he'd have been full of the flies. Bitch, the maggots would have ate your ass. Throw your ass in a pasture and let you be horse food, goat food. You gonna be somebody food. You nasty. And since when you do shit like this and think it's all right? When? No. And all I ever, man, and star, full of flies. Ab said, the fuck should be too much, Mocha. He just wouldn't and couldn't stop. Abs, let me tell you. He done got addicted. It was like a rush. It was like a high for him. What? Abs, since when you go to sleeping with, look, let me rephrase this shit. If Polo slept with Cash, Marcus slept with Cash. Damn it. And Marcus slept with Cash before Polo got Cash. Let's tell the truth and shame the devil. Because you just don't do no shit like this. Ain't nobody just go wake up and say, hey, Polo, let's go and make a spicy scene. Sarah, thank you so very much, my love. Thank you. You just don't wake up. Terrific, you hear what I'm saying? You just don't wake up and say, hey, Polo, let's go do a spicy scene. Nah, you just don't do that. I seen it, Mocha. They be running behind each other, hunching like munching. Hunching like munching. That don't make no sense. And look, Diamond Johnson says, Papa Smurf was sleeping with fiends, dudes, and mental health patients, baby. Oh, baby. Listen. Woo! They said he slept with Chaos. Shut your mouth, girl. Thank you, Monty. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Abs, thank you for sending a gift, boo. Baby. Listen, 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 listen. Sakina, welcome, boo. I just didn't think I would find myself on this side of the fence, people. I didn't think I would have had to come out here and talk about Marcus Ferris. But bitch, you will get this work. You will get this work. Because when people get tired of being sick and tired, absolutely, Diamond, them kids was the final chapter. Will said, I saw this coming a long time ago. When you used to ask the women the weird childhood trauma questions, people were just waiting until he broke the law. But no, he's above the law. Hey, go get her, and thank you for the jewels, baby. Let me tell you. He thought he was above the law. He couldn't be touched. But you see all that pride you had, all that pride you got. Homeless humper. All that pride. The fall had to come. Because God gonna show you. See the God you play with? He's showing you that he's bigger. He bigger than the program. Not you. Not you. Ab said, man, I've been said he was on a road to. That's what you said. That's what you said, brother. And we tried to save him many times. He wasn't hearing it. Every time you turn around, I got a plan. I got a plan. I got a plan. Bitch, your plan and blew the fuck up. How about that? Oh, no, go get it. He ain't locked up yet. He ain't locked up yet. And that's his fall from grace, proof. Absolutely. See, when your mama tried to keep you in church, you should have stayed in church. When your mama tried to teach you the right thing, because your daddy ain't taught you shit. Your daddy ain't taught you shit. You should have learned. Look at Abs. You know you done fucked up, right? He better know it. He better know it, brother. I swear. He better know it. And then he gets online and he says, well, I'm going to take a little time off of YouTube and spend time with my family. Spend a little quality time with my family. Y'all pray for me. Bitch. You better spend some time with them. You better spend some time with them. Rose said those short men have big dreams. Rose, when I tell you, Marcus, he thought he was bigger than the program. These women running behind Marcus. Yeah, Abs, he asked for prayers. Y'all pray for me. Marcus thought he was bigger than the program. These women, Marcus had women running behind him on YouTube. Ask me how I know. I was in his mastermind class. Motor say he got people counting on him. Now get a job. And that's his word. I got people counting on me. I got to take care of my family. Nigga, everybody got a family to take care of. Praying on the weak. God gotta love Marcus. Gave him success. Multiple warnings. Sent us to tell him. And he slapped God in the face over and over again. Absolutely. Absolutely. 504, I see you, my girl. Mocha said, fuck all y'all. 504. This is some sickening shit. Will said, I thought you was about to say you was one of them. You crazy? Yeah, Will. Ain't nobody about to pray for no Marcus Ferris. Ain't nobody about to pray for him. See, because when we try to teach you the right thing, when we try to show you about prayer, you started to P-R-E-Y on these people instead of P-R-A-Y for them people, Marcus. You see the difference? Now, if you wouldn't have been a hungry little nasty man, we wouldn't be here right now. Nigga, you don't care what you sleep with. You slept with Shatoria. Shatoria talked to herself and she see people. Shatoria says the government is behind her. Shatoria said Obama was behind her. Bitch, you went in a tent to sleep with Shatoria. And I do believe, hey, Lakeisha, I do believe, right? Listen to this. I do believe if he wasn't scared of Summer, I believe if he wasn't scared of Summer, I believe he'd have tried Summer too. But right now, he's scared of Summer. He don't know what Summer gonna pull out that hat. Anytime you sleep with a woman that look like Mike Tyson, mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. This don't make no sense. Antoine said that she feed the rats. And she feed the rats. When he tried to pop up talking about he went to therapy and crying and shit just to come back and do work, I didn't believe it. I did not believe him. You hear me? Listen at Abs. Abs, come on now, Mocha. That crazy cat be gold. Jesus, not the crazy cat. Good. Woo-wee. I guess so. Jesus. Woo-hoo. Motor said, now I see why that one girl, Shaniqua, used to dog his head off. Motor, go. Motor, listen. Hey, Chingy, Motor. Shanika told him, nigga, if you ever play with me, ever. And she pulled the little pocket, you know. She pulled it out on him. She was going to gut his ass like a fish. She was going to gut his ass. And he want to call Shanika crazy? No, she wasn't crazy. She wasn't let you play with her. Shit. Will said, damn, he did. Shatoria is real life mental. Shatoria's real life mental illness. I believe he got Summer when he first interviewed her over a couple of years ago. I believe so too. I believe he got Summer. And now he's scared of her. Abs, Monique wasn't lying. Monique wasn't lying. Oh, no. And we doubted Monique. We kept saying Too Tight Johnson lying. Monique Too Tight Johnson. We kept saying she was lying. Nope, Marcus Ferris, you lied. You lied. And you wanted us. Well, yeah, you convinced us. I was one of them back then. You convinced us that these girls had mental problems and they would say anything. You owe, we owe these people an apology. Shingy said, Marcus is an incubus in human form. He is. He is. He is. Who Quita look like? Tyson? Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson. He'll sleep with a dog if they open up their ass to him. You understand me? You understand me? Y'all stop laughing. That was you. Abs, you knew that was Monique, man. Monique Too Tight Johnson. Antoine. Iron Mike. That was her name. That was the other one name. That's the other one name. Marcus ain't got no picks and chooses. And I believe his ass was being with Batman too. I believe he was being with Batman too. Now, we ain't go. Yeah, he slept with Summer. He definitely slept with Summer. And nobody gonna make me believe. And y'all, him and Josiah's. Him and Josiah's put Batman to rest. When they told me Batman had to kick the bucket, oh yeah, him and Josiah's with that dildo done Batman dirty. Ab say, well, he did eat that lady out on her period. I checked out after that. Absolutely. Look, Antoine. Antoine said, who Batman? Not the dog from the white people house. That was the fucking dog. That was Batman. That was Batman. And you see, if I was Summer Daddy, I would find that nigga and I would put all kind of foots up in. Look terrific. You see what I'm saying? He wanted tone. That's why he outed him. Bingo. Y'all got to read between the lines. Y'all need to read between the lines. There's some people under the stairs type shit Ab say. I'm telling you, they've knocked Batman unconscious. If you got to check an ID to make sure they're of age, that means leave them the fuck alone, you creepy motherfucker. Absolutely. 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 Poor Batman. And lasts a whole episode. Because he horny, Josiah's horny. Man, come on, come on, come on. Come on. And I'm pretty sure Chris could tell the story. I'm pretty sure Chris could tell us mothers. I'm telling you, Abs, that girl ain't, look, I gave her 15. I gave her 15. And that was just on a pass. Marcus knew that child was not of legal age. He knew it. But anytime a man look at his own daughter crazy, anytime he got lust for his own children, everything looked good to him. Y'all ever wondered why y'all never saw him on camera with a decent woman, a woman of caliber, a woman of status? He sit there and he said, y'all don't know what kind of women I date. Bitch, I could only imagine. You don't date no women, Marcus. Not when you riding in your Jeep at 3 or 4, 5 o'clock in the morning with a Jeep full of cheering. You don't have no woman. You're slow ass riding around 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning looking for stragglers. Looking for stragglers, and then you got gummies. Barely, I heard that. I heard that. Absolutely, Diamond Johnson, Jeepers Creepers. And you go, and you go. Look, why don't you just go away so nobody talk about you no more? You done slept with a feisty. You slept with feisty. Chingy said he seeking who he could devour at that. I'm telling you that he got the devil in him. He got the devil in him. At this point, we need to speak to the ex. What really happened? Abs, she's slow too. I'm going to call it for what it fucking is. She's slow too, right? What is it that she's into, right? What is it that she's into? And I ask this respectfully because you know what he's into. So why do you loosely turn your children away with him? Why do you loosely let your children go someplace with him? Baby, terrific. That woman that was rolling around in that park, playing with herself, huh? See, that's God coming back on his ass right now because she was mental like a motherfucker. He had that, ooh, child, the sight of that. This woman was playing with herself. I mean, going to town. In the park. Motor said, damn near 50-year-old man can tell what a full-grown woman look like. Where the big fine women at? Where they at, Marcus? He said, absolutely. That lady in that park, I mean, like she had to just took her medicine. That lady was flopping around like a chicken. That lady. And he filmed it. Woo, child. Lakeisha said the wrath has come upon him. Absolutely. We do know what kind of women Marcus date. Feisty, Quita, Summer, Yaya, Cat. Will we ain't putting cash. We ain't putting no cash in this one. Because cash ain't no woman. Cash is a nigga. Y'all reckon he got smoke on his too? He got something. Oh, and that's what CJ said. CJ said he ate Kelsey out in the Jeep in front of people. And that's why that big, thick tongue is so full of the white stuff. Uh-huh. Nobody with good sense want him. Wait, I missed that lady in the park. Oh, yeah, Motor, go back and check. Woo-wee. Go back and check. Uh-huh. And he kept hyping up Cash like she was the best thing smoking, like he was the best thing smoking. And every time he filmed Cash, he wants to turn the camera on her weenie. Stop it, Marcus. Stop it, you clown. He didn't go get Kelsey out of jail, y'all. He didn't get Kelsey out of jail. But yet, he keep getting Quita out. He keep getting Quita out, barely. Abs. Abs. He done ate a woman on her period, right? And then he ate one in public. So is this nigga hungry? Because you don't care how you get it in. And then you got other people watching you. CJ told the first story. Sonny came back and Sonny told the first story. CJ told the second story. Quita ain't got no damn snapper. Quita got a nasty cat. Quita got a cat. Quita like women and men. Quita walks the blade all night. Quita ain't got no snapper. Shit. Anybody and everybody could dive in that. Look, Forever Gorgeous. Cash said the men's love Cash. Bitch. Ninja only Polo and Marcus love you. Long time. Abs. I believe Quita got balls too. We'll say, oh shit. We'll say, ooh, y'all crazy. Wait, Bailey said, well, I mean, he did make T his baby mother. He found her on the streets too. Absolutely. Abso-goddamn-lutely. But you know what? I don't believe he wanted to make T, I don't believe he wanted to make her, you know, the mother of his child, because first he didn't think that was his baby. He made her take a DNA. Mm-hmm. But yet you made Yana. You all get rid of a baby. Get the hell out of here. Motor said every time that Ninja posts a video, y'all should be spamming them comments with, we don't care. Be with your ass, Marcus. For real. Will said, so he ate out a homeless on her period. Child, look. Nah, Will. He did that to the disabled girl. Lex came and left. Then the kids came. Set up, your smart ass. Power and Anointed says, I'm calling you all out. You don't support his spicy pages. How are you all seeing these perverted videos? But let me tell you a thing or two. Power and Anointed. Mocha don't watch his shit. I have never watched this shit. We ain't look at that shit. But we go talk about the shit. That's what the reaction channel's for. Motor said, not go slide, he's like slippery slope. Bailey says he is really sick. Why does he think we want to see homeless people having sex? Like, who's really paying for that? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. His enablers. Diamond Johnson said that mean he never wear condoms, never. 504 said the district attorney in Atlanta name is Fannie. Anybody could get it, Willis. I don't live in Atlanta, and I know that Fannie Willis don't play. Fannie Willis don't play. Quita may got a few secrets about him too. I wonder how his baby mama dealing with this. And you right. Cash is a boy. Oh, who knows? Who knows? I'm convinced he hit Ileana too. Rose says, I'm wondering what Gabby got to say when she gets out. Because she don't like Marcus. Oh, I forgot about Gabby. I forgot about Gabby. And he was mad with Gabby because Gabby didn't want to film no spicy. The thing is, Ab say, this is the stuff we be seeing. Imagine what we haven't seen. Absolutely. Absolutely. You see, that's the thing. Sonny needs to stop. Now when Sonny could say that the last time she slept with him was in March or May of this year, Sonny's sick and she needs a mental evaluation. Just here to laugh said, I know that room be smelling like Badussy because they never, 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 thank you for the jewels, my love. They never, never wash their ass. Thank you so much, Adrian. They never. Dad briefcase, look, anytime you will have a site called Dad's briefcase, Diamond Johnson, that tells you everything you need to know. Everything. You know why? He could have called it, wait a minute, I think I got that wash their ass song. I'm going to play that on the way out. Lieutenant Dan said he don't like condoms. And he likes to record his sessions. Let me tell y'all what Lieutenant Dan said, right? Now, if this don't convince you how sick and a perverted man this is, nothing will. Lieutenant Dan said, they did it. They did it in her wheelchair, right? They did it in the wheelchair. And I'm like, huh? She said he broke her wheelchair. That's what she said. She said that he was so rough with her that he broke the wheelchair. And he would not, show you how stingy he is. He would not buy her another wheelchair. Somebody hit the link. I don't know who it is, but whoever he is, are you in the chat? But he wouldn't buy her a wheelchair. He didn't let her take the catheter out. Chingy said, I believe Marcus is the father of Truth Baby. Ooh, girl. You know what? You know what? I could believe that. I could believe that. Wait, let me see. Now, no, Sonny. Now she said that Sonny. Sonny, show yourself in the chat. So show yourself in the chat. And she has not gotten it. Carla John said, and she's not gotten that damn chair fixed or replaced. It sounds horrible every time she's rolling. It's loud and embarrassing. You have to be beyond sick in the head to hump on. God damn, Sunshine. Mona said, then what takes me out is Marcus will say, I'm just filming them to show y'all. Nah, You arranging, paying, transporting, facilitating, and directing. Boy, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. But Sonny, if that's you, boo, type in the chat. Derek, welcome, my love. Derek said, society is gone. Bailey, I'm telling you, there's a reason. She won't tell you who the father is. I could believe it. Diamond Johnson says, he said my chat wants to know. Nah, he the one wants to know. And that's the thing, Abs. You can't believe a word she says, even when she speaks the truth, because, I mean, I'm trying to hear her right now. Sonny's in the back chat, right? But I know how Sonny hits people's pair. I know how she does. And I don't want you to come screaming and cussing at me, girl, because then we gonna have a problem. Him being the father of true baby might be the reason why Feisty has a lot of control over him, and she has the proof of it. Boom, Bailey. Boom. Boom. But no. Well, Sonny, we could talk in the chat. We could talk in the chat, because I don't want all of that. Oh no, I ain't letting her up. I ain't letting her up, because oh no, we ain't doing this. See, because we can't do this. Because if anything, she gonna come to defend him. That's what she gonna come to do. She gonna defend why she's still with him. She's gonna defend this, And if she had good intentions, she would be in the chat talking her shit. So I'm sorry. Type in the chat. Yeah, apps. Type in the chat like all us regular folk. Oh no. I am not taking that risk. Oh no. We don't do disrespect. Mona said, let her up and see if she's screaming. Just take her down. I'm weak. Mona. She get your ass demonetized in 2 seconds. Yes, Bailey, you have figured it out. Now I could agree with you. Only VIP is allowed up. She don't know what good intentions are. Mona said, Mocha, oh, you ain't lying, Mocha. Damn, Mocha's got a baby with Lil Durk too. Oh, y'all crazy. Ooh, y'all crazy. But no, Sonny, I mean, we don't mind, having a conversation, baby, but we want you to come in a chat first. We want you to come in a chat first. Carla Jean says she has a very foul mouth. The disgusting things she say in front of those little girls is horrible. And why she wonders why they fail. God damn, why they fail summer school. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. And all we asking her to do is come to the chat. So you see, if she have not yet come to the chat, her intentions ain't right. Her intentions ain't good. See, and it's like conversations like this. Anytime you're on him, she pops out. Hey, Pie, I've enjoyed this live. I have forgot some of the names. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And respectfully, I would love to have her up. Respectfully, I would love to have her up, but I can't trust her. My heart ain't lead me in that place right now. We on Mr. Ferris tonight, Mocha. We on the clock. You hear me? Abs. This then turned into as Mr. Ferris turns. It really has. But no, we not gonna do that. We're not. Oh, let me see. Oh, she left me a bunch of messages. I'm not defending anything. It's me. Let me up. I'm not disrespecting. She said, my kids were never in summer school. Well, if you ain't subscribed, you can't come up. No, girl. Now how you go disrespect me? You go tell me in the back chat you ain't subscribed to me. And you want to come, God, stop that. Carla Jean said just a few hours ago, she was talking about how she likes X. And those little girls was in earshot. Then she screamed at them and told them to close the door. She is such a horrible mother. Oh, Lord. Barely, you hear me? Failing summer school is crazy work. She'll say what you want to hear and switch it up tomorrow. Absolutely. She told me I was spinning the narrative. She told me that we're in here telling lies on her. Girl, we ain't telling no lies. We ain't telling no lies. You are what you are. Derek said, how do you fail summer school? All you have to do is show up. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Carla says, she lying. She just did a video at Dave and Buster's with one little girl because the other one didn't do her homework. This is Summer. She's a bad liar. Power and Naughty said, what about Maya? The one with the apartment. He definitely had her. Oh, child. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He had her. Jesus Christ. Oh, Carla Jean, I know I'm going to get it. I know I'm going to get it. I know I'm going to get it. She will curse me out before it's all over with. But anyway, guys, look, I done been here. I done been here talking my shit on and on and on. But I gotta go. I really gotta go. And I hadn't even, thought to come here and stay as long as I did. But I did. I did. She won't get a view or a click. You will switch, but zebras don't change. Don't change their spots. Now Abs got me finding a song. Abs got me finding the song. Lord. And it ain't even on my computer. Well, it ain't on my phone. Let me see. Lord. Yeah, y'all, please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Let me see where my song at. Oh, Lord. Here we go. But guys, if y'all enjoyed this live, make sure you hit the like button for your girl, right? And if y'all, oops, hold up. Because the bird bags. And if y'all really rock with Mocha, share the live. If y'all gonna keep your notifications set and come back when Mocha go round 2, please do so. But guys, I thank you all for the support, the jewels, the super chats, the super stickers. I thank you all. I thank you all for liking the live. And let me tell you, we're going to be out here with another one. And on that note, yes, Sonia, I'll be back later, baby. On that note, I'm out of here.
I came in with the rag in my hair. Lather up, said here to wash good, understand? Cause them bird bags ain't helping no lie. You smelling like a full-grown German Shepherd. Why? Girl, you stink. Let's call it what it is. You trying to wash up from a cooler, that ain't the biz. Ain't no water hit that body in days. Got folks passing out from your foul ass ways.
She a hot body chat rat, glued to the screen from morning until night. Never getting clean, sitting in that chair, hitting go live again. But ain't no soap hit that skin since when? Since they grinding, always on a hustle. When the real hustle's trying to hide that musty muscle. Sleeping on live, girl, what you thinking? Whole timeline, know you fucking stop winning. Your ass, but watch yourself. Wash your ass, do what you got. Wash your ass, but watch yourself. Wash your ass, don't leave no spot. Yeah, you can talk snack tight tough all day, but the scent coming through the screen in every way. See them comments talking about your grind, but we all know hygiene ain't even on your mind. So take a break, girl, hit that soap, cause you're smelling like you lost all hope. Feel around the front like it's part of the fit, but the internet don't hide that stanky shit. Wash your ass, but watch yourself. Wash your ass, show me what you got. Wash your ass, but watch yourself. Wash your ass, don't leave no spots. Ain't nobody wanna smell your chest funk. You look through the cat with the skull in a trunk. And that's what make it happen, cause it's ain't no life, girl. You just.
All right, guys, I am out of here. I will talk to you all later. God bless you all. Have a wonderful afternoon. Talk to you all soon.